Unit 10. Society. Recording 1. 1.
Rick, you've lived in Dubai for, 4 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
So what's it like living in Dubai?
Well, I read that Dubai is one of the world's fastest growing cities, so there are a lot of people, and it's very crowded. It's a great city for shopping and going out, and it has a really good nightlife with lots of bars and clubs.
Is it a safe city?
Yes, there isn't a lot of crime. The streets are very safe. But one of the biggest problems is the traffic. Everyone drives a car here. Petrol is still cheap, so the traffic's terrible. One good thing is the taxis, though. There are lots of them and they're cheap, so you don't have to drive.
2.
Sasha, you live in Tokyo, don't you?
That's right.
And do you like it? Do you like living in Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo is a great city to live in. People think it's very expensive, but actually you can buy Japanese food in the supermarkets quite cheaply, and eating out in Japanese restaurants isn't expensive either.
How about getting around? What's the public transport like?
There's a really good public transport system here. The metro system is fantastic. It's very fast and it's cheap, so lots of people use it. That's the only problem. It gets very crowded.
And what do you like best about living in Tokyo?
Oh, the food, definitely. I love Japanese food. And the green spaces. There are lots of parks and green spaces, so it's less polluted than you think.
3.
What about Sydney? What's Sydney like, Charlie?
Sydney is one of the best cities in the world. There are lots of young, friendly people living here, so there's a really good atmosphere. The streets are clean and safe, and there are lots of things to see and do. There are beautiful buildings like the Opera House. You can sit and watch the boats on the harbour. And it has one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world.
What's the weather like? Is it really hot?
The weather is perfect. It's never too hot and never too cold. You can eat outside all year round, so there's a great cafe culture, with lots of places on the street selling really good coffee.
So are there any problems?
Problems? Not really. Traffic, I suppose. Too much traffic and a terrible public transport system.